Yeah, we about to go live.
That's all right. Long as you ain't slow down.
Act like you got them skate. 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 Go live, I'm finna go live. 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 Go live, I'm finna go live.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Coach A's Football, the WRE Live edition. Hey, man, I'm super excited about today. We have a special and exciting guest. I can't say in the building, but in the virtual building. Man, we're going to get this thing going here in a few seconds. As you know, I always say, please do me a favor, man. If you are on Facebook, please start a watch party. Let's get this thing shared out to all your friends and family and even people that you don't know, as well as if you're on YouTube, go ahead and copy that link, share it out to everybody. Please put it on your platforms and get it out to everyone. Also, if you can, please give me a thumbs up in the comment section just to make sure all the audio and visual looks good. If we need to make any adjustments, we surely can, and I appreciate it. We're going to start this off, give you guys a couple of minutes to come on in, and ladies, a few minutes to jump on in here. We're going to start off right here. We got Travis Penner, KG the GOAT. You understand? If you don't know what the GOAT means, that means greatest of all time, if you understand what I'm saying. We got Brian Swan here. Coach, what's up? What's up, Brian, man? Been a long time support. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for checking us out. Right here, we got Coach Clark with the thumbs up. I appreciate it. All right. My man back at it again, Brian. I'm telling you, man, he said he's been waiting on this all day. Well, guess what, Brian? The wait is over, my man. It is the time is now. You understand? So we're going to go ahead and get this thing rolling here in a few seconds. We got a lot of people jumping on in. And Biggie, I really appreciate you with the thumbs up. Thanks a lot. All right. Like I said, please make sure you go ahead and start a watch party. If you're on Facebook and if you're on YouTube, please make sure you go ahead and share out everything as well. So without further ado, we are here. We're here with the man of the hour. One of the I just did his video. As you know, I do WRE, which is Watch, React, and Evaluate. Drop a video every day at 11 o'clock. Well, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock. And, man, I'm trying to tell you the responses have been crazy, especially you Oklahoma, you Boomer Sooner fans are nuts. I just got to say that. All right, you guys are completely nuts and been blowing up my DMs, blowing up my Twitter, blowing up my Instagram. So I really appreciate you guys doing that as well. So, like I said, I dropped his film the other day, and most people know this already, especially if you've been following this channel for a while. When I put these guys' films on, I don't pre-watch them. Because I do want you to get my honest and genuine and authentic reaction as well as an evaluation, things I see immediately. And I try and do that from a coach's perspective, because that's exactly what college recruiters do. They don't sit there and watch it 10 and 20 times. They watch it one time. If it pops off the film, then they may watch it again, okay? If it's not exciting, boop, it goes in the pile right there in the round file. And so that's what it goes on. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce this young man. He is exciting. We just had a chance to speak a little bit. I can tell you right now, he's got his head on his shoulders correctly. I can tell you he's got a great support system, a great family structure, man. And so without further ado, I'm going to bring in the young man, Mr. Kelvin Gilliam. What's going on, Kelvin?
What's up, Coach?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Coach. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing awesome, man. I really appreciate you coming on here, giving us the opportunity to talk. And I know it was a little short notice, and but it is what it is, man. That's part of the deal. So now that we got quite a few people jumping in, you know what I mean? We're going to talk a little bit here about you. What I always start off with, and I always say this when it comes to these WRE lives, is that as football players, we don't get an opportunity to know who the player is in particular, right? Because you guys have helmets on, you play pretty much at a distance. It's not like basketball or baseball right up in your face. So my question is, who is Kelvin Gilliam? Who are you as a person off the field?
Who is Kelvin Gilliam? I feel like I've been asked that question for a while now, and I think people are starting to realize that Kelvin Gilliam's a guy who has walked by faith from the time he was a little boy. Kelvin Gilliam, as a football player, is, I love football. I always played it, and I love it from the NRBL. Kelvin Gilliam is a very humble guy who just want to do things for others, than he'll just do more for himself. Kelvin Gilliam is a guy that that loves people, wants to spread joy to people, and just want that same respect back.
Yeah, there go the mic drop right there, my man. That's awesome. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you this, and that sounds very genuine and authentic. And I believe that just in the short time we had a chance to speak, man, because I'm telling you, man, it's nothing like being a good person. You know what I mean? Football is kind of like your alter ego, man. You got guys where you can go out there and be a straight monster. You know what I mean?
Respect that on the field, though.
Yeah, but when you unbuckle that chin strap, that's when the switch goes off and you become a great person again. It's kind of like Batman or Superman, Clark Kent and Superman. So with all that being said, let me ask you this. Now, you've had a chance to we're going through this COVID thing. We're close now to the season going on. How has the COVID affected you in the off season so far, the workouts and all of that?
Yeah, of course, COVID, I had a chance to be with my teammates, not the chance to take college visits, but you got to look on the bright side of things, build a relationship with college coaches, just saying what type of players are they off. Like, if we were in school, I wouldn't talk to a coach till probably midnight that night or after a game. So it just frees up a lot of time like that. So just looking at the bright side of things. So definitely building that bond, the relationship with the school, taking virtual visits, and just being with the people that I might be with for the next 3 or 4 years.
I got you. And that's pretty cool. Now, what is the status of Virginia? Because I know every state is a little different. Some counties, some school districts are doing things different. What is your status so far as you guys playing? Or is it pushed back, postponed? How's that working?
Our status is we'll be playing in the spring. And so my perspective is we should take this time, to get guys who don't have all these scholarships, don't have all these big time offers, just to get into school, because if you're going to take education, you might as well get it free.
I heard that. So now you say you guys are playing in the spring, so you'll start like the January, February, somewhere in there?
Around February, that time.
Okay. So now are you going to be one of these young men that decides to opt out of their senior year? How is that working? What is that decision so far?
If we are playing or we're competing for a state title, I will be playing for my senior season in high school.
Got you, man. Well, guess what, man? That's very mature, man, and I appreciate it. And that's pretty cool, man. So with that being said, now you have a little bit more time to work on some things and get things right or whatever the case may be. So you've had chances to meet with coaches and things. Are you guys now meeting in person or still doing like the virtual Zooms or what?
Still doing virtual Zooms.
Okay. So what are now some of the goals that you have for the season coming up, things that maybe you haven't accomplished?
I'm kind of doing double duty, getting ready for college and still, maintaining my high school season and being a high school student. So main thing, especially high school, just take that leadership role and just be a shoulder that can lean on for these young guys that's coming in. So as soon as I leave, they could just take my place right away. So just taking that leadership role. Of course, the other thing is getting ready for college, which is the next level. So studying the playbook, getting my body ready and just getting in shape. Just so as soon as I step on campus, it's all gas, no brakes.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, listen, I know Coach Lincoln Riley fired up about this one right here. You know what I mean? Because guess what? Like I said, I've just had a chance to talk with you briefly before this, and from talking now, guess what? You might well be the coach because you got me sold. You know, not just from your gameplay, but like I say, just as a person. So now, with all that being said, so you have your goals set and the things that you want to do. What about the strengths of your game? What is it? What do you feel got you to this level of high recruitment, being sought after all over the country? What are the things that coaches saw on your film that made them say, I want this guy?
Number one is being coachable. Listen to your coaches, say exactly what they do, and go out and perform, because the coaches can't play for you. So just going out performing, just being a student of the game, like just taking, hours of film time, just doing the extra mile, and that's how you become an elite in the game of football.
I got you. So now, in contrast to that, so now you got all that. What are the parts of your game that you like to improve? What are some of the things that you say, you know what? I need to work on that before I take my talents to Norman because I might get punished for it.
Yeah, just being a better student of the game, because if I could beat a team with this, then I could beat them all day long with that. So just being a better student of the game, understanding what a team is trying to accomplish, and just stop that as a defense perspective.
That's pretty good, man. So for you, it's a lot of mental, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And unfortunately, man, I'm a D-line guy. I love D-line. I love,
Yeah.
when I was coaching the head coach, man, the offensive coaches and play, we score a touchdown. I'm like, yay, man, we get a sack. Boy, I lost my mind, boy.
Yeah, that's my touchdown.
And we get there. That's my touchdown, because those doggone quarterbacks, they wear them stop sign jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
I call them stop sign, the red jersey.
Mm-hmm.
They wear them stop sign jerseys. Even as the head coach, man, I'm like, don't hit my quarterback. Yeah. But I want to give him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's just in your DNA. But you get your chance, man, to get those sacks. I remember ripping my pants one time. I was so fired up, man. Yeah. But anyway, because it's just, like I said, it's like finding that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, because the quarterback like unicorns, man. You hear about them, you're getting sacked, but you ain't never seen them, man. All right,
is the guy, like, you got to take him out from like first quarter type stuff. That's it.
Yeah, pretty boy Floyd out there, man. He got the pretty hair and all the girls, So, with all that, so let me go ahead and get into this piece of here. Before we do that, let me look at a few of these comments here, because they rolling in hot and heavy, man. Brian again says, wow, Boomer Sooner Nation, thank you for putting your trust in the Sooner Nation. We're ready for you. Welcome, Kelvin.
Yes, sir.
All right. DJ Aiden, I guess 5117. Coach, what's good? Hope all is well. God bless. Well, God bless to you too, man, and thank you very much. And Travis says, Coach Beanie Wiley going to get you right. Yeah. And he definitely will, man. The first time I actually met Coach Wiley was back when he was at Tennessee.
Yeah.
So a while back, man, he was a intense cat, man.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Intense cat, man. He got muscles. I didn't even know your knuckles could have muscles, man.
Yeah, look on his IG story. That's all he doing is working out. So
yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, he's a tough cookie, man. He's pretty good. Now let me jump into this piece of it. We're gonna get into now the recruiting part of it, because I know everybody's here. They want to break this film down with you. And also, as we get into this later, guys, I want you to understand we got that call-in feature. So if you want to call in, you can call in. I'll pop that number up in a second. But you can call in and we'll talk. You can ask your question, make your comment or whatever if you want to Kelvin, and he'll answer. I only have one request. We are still dealing with youths, but please no profanity or anything, because not only the fact we got to respect these young men, but also YouTube will bang my head. You understand? So we don't want that to happen, man. Okay. So now in the recruiting, right? So we talk about recruiting. Just in general, how was the recruiting process for you? Just was it hectic? Was it smooth? Was it all over the place? What was it?
It was hectic to a certain degree. Like, when having 41 offers, you got to have your favorites out of all. Like, you got to tell a school, I don't know if I'm coming there, coach. I don't think I'll fit in, but thank you for the offer. But, just having that mutual respect between the universities. So I love my college experience, recruiting experience. I wouldn't take it anyway.
And that's pretty cool, man, because and you just said something that was huge. A lot of guys, especially with the generations of today, and that's not really just your guys, it's always been around. But with the whole social media hype and blessed to receive my 35th offer from all that kind of stuff that's going on, a lot of these guys blow their opportunities because you made a very good point, and I hope some guys are listening to this, or even some parents of some players, that if you're not interested in that program and you happen to be in a position like you're in to you get to pick your school versus the school has to pick you, be honest with these guys, because you know what happens? I say this every show. I have seen that same coach that these kids play with end up coming to their school and being that coach.
Exactly. That's why, the relationship I have with these coaches is mutual. I want them to know what type of person I am. So if the coach does, transfer to the school I'm attending, he will already know who I am. So
exactly, man. And you're a no nonsense guy. You're not afraid to say no. Coach, I appreciate the offer. That's just being a very mature and being an adult about it. Exactly. All right. So now let me ask you this. So you got down, we already know that you have committed to Oklahoma, and you did that, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But outside of Oklahoma, let's say, who were your other three that were in the running, the top other three besides Oklahoma that were in the running?
Penn State and South Carolina.
All right, so Coach Franklin and Coach Muschamp, huh?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And I know those guys too. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while. I've had the opportunity to meet them. I know Coach Muschamp a little bit more than I know Coach Franklin, and they're both fiery guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coach Muschamp, man, I remember way back when he was with Nick Saban at LSU, and we used to do camps out there. And he was a defensive coordinator. We had a great time. Learned a lot of football from Coach Muschamp. I really did. So what was it in regards to, let's say, South Carolina first? What was it about South Carolina that almost had you say, I'm going to commit here?
Yeah, they just had a genuine respect and a genuine interest in me from, calling me, checking up on me every day, sending me motivational quotes. I just felt like they wanted me to come in and just better myself at the University of South Carolina.
Okay, and that's good, man. And that's what it's about. Now, because you're relatively close there, did you have a chance to visit that school?
No, I actually been to the state of South Carolina, but I never been to South Carolina, the university.
The university, okay. And then what about Penn State? What was it that almost had you tip your hat that way?
Yeah, Penn State, we go way back. They recruited me when I was, 14 years old. So they had a defensive line change. So got in good with him, Coach John Scott Jr. So we had a great relationship. But Penn State and I, we go way back.
That's pretty cool. Now, so you go in there, you got all this stuff, and I know that you made your announcement on, I think it was CBS or Channel 6. I saw that. How was that experience, man? Kind of getting in front of that big camera and your knees shaking a little bit and everything. How did that work?
Yeah, I just knew that Oklahoma was the right place because everything just went smoothly. Like CBS Sports, the place itself, and just because Oklahoma just had the national, they actually wanted me to be at Oklahoma. So, it was just a natural fit for me being there, playing multiple positions. The guys there, they're excited about me coming, so it was just a natural fit for me.
That's pretty good. Now, so talk to us a little bit about, since you're at Oklahoma, talk to us a little bit about the coaching staff, that recruiting process. How did that work? What was it like? What was that one liner that they had that you said, you know what? That dude got me.
Yeah. So the craziest thing, like I was asking my recruiting coach and my defensive line coach, Coach Thibodeau, I was asking him some questions because I felt like I was close to a decision there. And so I was asking him about, the depth chart and stuff. And he said, you know what, man, I'm going to be honest with you. You are too talented to be worrying about someone else or be worrying about someone in your spot right now. And I'm like, he just said that to me. So a couple hours later, I made that call. So
I got you real quick. When did you start playing football?
Start playing flag like I think around 7 or 8.
Got you. Yeah. And I was trying to hit this comment, man. They rolling in so fast. Brian says, did the scheme play a part? Speed, defense?
Yeah, that's go part of that natural fit. Like Coach Grant's putting me anywhere across the defensive line board, defensive end, defensive tackle, 5 technique, 3 technique, just moving me all around, just serve my versatility.
So what do you like better? Do you like the 3? Do you like being in the 5? Which one do you think you're more productive at?
I like playing both. I like just playing both. I don't like, playing just one spot because that's how you get to the next level. It's just doing more than the average person.
I love it, man. And you're 100% right. Yeah. You're 100% perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump right in. We're gonna get into this part. So far as breaking down your film here a little bit, but I gotta pay a couple bills, so I'm gonna push you off the screen for 1 second. All right, as I pay some of these bills right quick, and let me see here, and we're gonna make this happen. All right, so give me 1 second. All right, guys. So listen, real quick. Here we go. So this segment of Coach Hayes Football is sponsored by Clean Team Get Right. Fellas, after you've trained, played, and battled on the field of play, you must clean up, get showered, and get right with Clean Team Get Right. Get Right will have you right all day and night. Remember, being clean is everything. Listen, man, you can check those guys out at cleanteamfragrance.com. All right, they do an excellent job with shipping and all of that stuff. It comes to you. Trust me, it does smell great. If you had smell-o-vision, you can smell because Coach got some on right now. Trust me, man. Check those guys out as well as you can check them out, like I said, on the Instagram and everything else at Clean Team. Just search that and you'll definitely get that going, man. So we're back in action right now, man. Paid that bill. And now we're going to go ahead and jump on into this film right quick.
Yo.
And we're going to really see what you all about, my man. I'm gonna see if you're a real G up here in these streets, if you know what I'm saying. All right. So let me see if I can push this in right quick. Let me add you to the stream. All right. So what we're going to do, people, for all the viewers out there, after this, get your comments, get your questions ready. All right, I'm gonna throw the number up there as soon as we finish. We're gonna talk a little bit more, but I'm gonna open up the phone lines, let you jump on in. Like I said, we're gonna make this thing happen. We're gonna have fun with it. So let's go ahead and make this thing happen, man. Let's check you out right now. Okay.
Gotcha.
Before I get started, like I said, for people with my first time viewers, we want to find out what the mind of the player is, what he's thinking about, just not tackling. Why is he making this tackle? What is his mindset in this process? So let's go ahead and jump right on in this thing, Kelvin. Let's see what you got, man. All right, here we go. We had 2nd and 7.
I think it's loading on my end, so
yeah. Now I'm gonna say this: you do an excellent job with your hands, right?
Yeah.
Right here, big number 62, and I'm gonna ask you about that number in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of people don't understand that down block, right? And how important that is. And here's the most important part about it, right? So in that down block, you see that pulling guard that's coming around there?
Mm-hmm.
You do an excellent job hiding in that pocket, right? And so those guys are taught, we're supposed to get that end man on the line, but you're also taught to hit first opposite color.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're hiding, that big dude don't see it. You understand what I'm saying? And he goes on out there to number 20, and you come out here with the play. Excellent job, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's go, big dog. Let's go. There you go again. I'm loving it. I'm telling you, man. Listen, if I play against you, I'm not down blocking you. I'm blocking at you. I'm base blocking you, man. You kill the down block.
Yes, sir.
All right. So talk to us about this, because you do a great job with this ricochet, right?
Yeah.
So talk about this. And when I say ricochet, for guys that don't know, as a word ricochet, we bounce off. So you get this initial down block, right?
Yeah.
Talk to us about this process of the ricochet. How did you get to learn that? Why is it important? Why is it effective?
Yeah, of course, I've been taught by a guy that played in NFL, Derek Hopkins, who is actually our current defensive line coach now. So he really emphasized on, squeeze it down the line of scrimmage. And then when you see that, backside puller coming to kick you out, just keep on squeezing and try to wrong arm it. What we call with this, your opposite shoulder. And that would just, blow up the entire play for the offense.
Got you. And some people use the term wrong arm. Some people call spill. Same thing, different verbiage. But yeah, that's exactly right. And what he's saying is using his. So right now, if this guy was to attack him, he would use his outside shoulder to spill this to make this ball go lateral. Because like you said, the field is 53 and a quarter yards wide. You can run 50 yards east and west, but you can't go north and south. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
All right, let's check you out, man. Now let's talk about the ricochet part. What did you learn about that and why that was so important?
Yeah, just that reaction speed, changing directions a lot, and that's where I get that from.
Awesome. Great job, man. And for a TFL.
Yeah.
And for a TFL. Look at that. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I'm loving it. Yes, all right, here we go. So I want to ask you about this. It's 3rd and 5, right?
Yeah.
So for defensive lineman, that's a little gray area.
Yeah.
Is it a run? Is it a pass?
Mm-hmm.
This play right here, I reckon you remember it, and you remember this team. What's the name of this team right here?
Manchester.
Okay. So what did your scouting report? I know you may not remember it, but your scouting report and film study. Are you a big film guy?
Yeah, I am. Yep.
Okay.
Just imagine myself doing it. Yep.
Yeah. So in your film right now, talk to us about what are you thinking, because I want to know your pre-snap read on this.
Yeah, I think me and my defensive coordinator was on the same page. Like, you see that back is to my side, and so I think he gave me a spark call, which is shoot the gap right now inside. And so I don't think that offensive lineman knew it, but then we had somebody else coming blitzing off the edge right now.
I love it. Let's see what you got. Got an inside movement. And he fumbled that ball, and you gave him the business. That's what I'm talking
yes,
about.
sir.
I love this, man. Great way to come and fight off of this with your hands. And for a big guy, you do an excellent job. Like I said, you can check out my reaction video as well on this channel. But you do a great job driving your feet. A lot of big guys use their body weight. You're 250, and they just want to drag them down.
Yeah.
You do a great job of continue to drive your feet and roll your hips. There we go. This right here is what I want to talk about, man. Hey, this play right here impressed me so much, man, because this is what I call stealing the wallet. I don't know what, like I said, your coaches may call it. But when I talk about stealing the wallet, when you get that pulling guard, first of all, tell me why you thought he was pulling. Can you tell me?
You could tell by his stance that, he was kind of up. You could tell by his stance he was ready to take off.
There you go. And not only that, he's deeper off the line. Look at this. Yep. I can see the quarterback through there. That's being a student of the game, my man. And that's why I'm telling you, Kelvin, you're going to be successful, right? And the second is now that he's pulling, okay, so when he pulls, boom, you right there in his back pocket. Look at your hand.
Yep.
And that is the block that the running back is looking for, man.
Exactly.
When I saw this, I was highly impressed for a high school guy to have this kind of knowledge, and hats off to your coaches as well that taught you that, man. But like you said, you're coachable and you followed it. And a lot of people don't realize, man, if you follow what coaches say, trust me, you'll be successful, man. Excellent job. Excellent job. Look at this. I love it. Let's go, big dog. Go get him, baby. Yes, sir. Hey, your boy served him right there, though. Lord, y'all got a pretty stout-looking team, man. Y'all look good out there, man. Y'all look good out there, man. Look at that. You're a big old dude, man. So what are you now? 250 still?
About 255, 260 now.
Yeah, man. Oh, have mercy. Look, oh my God, poor little Timmy. Hey, look, Timmy ain't have a chance. Timmy didn't have a chance, man. Man, you ate that dude cookies, man. Check this out. Get some. Get out the way, man. I'm trying to go to college, dog.
Yes,
got time to be playing with you, man. Let's go. There you go again, boy. I'm loving it.
Yo.
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Big old dude, man. All right, so let me pause this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something I noticed. And you tell me, you're a D lineman. What did you notice about this right here when you first got down?
Yeah, they're checking something right. So, I see that they have like a wing or something behind the offensive tackle. So I know, and with the jet motion, I feel like it was something coming my way. So just stay in my stance and just get ready for whatever's coming.
I got you. Now I'm going to give you a little cheat sheet. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
As a defensive end, always look out to the receiver's alignment.
Yeah.
Okay? This is going to tell you right here, because see, a lot of people D-line, you guys focus in the box.
Uh-huh.
But if you look at both of these linemen, both of them are on the line of scrimmage. So that's telling you right now that the formation is going to be unbalanced.
Yep.
And now that you know that it's unbalanced, typically that ball is going, because now it's a heavy formation towards you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, those are the keys of the game, man. That's huge. Because like I said, just that little head turn. You see both of those guys on the line of scrimmage, you already know it's heavy your way. And look at this. You basically got 4 guys to your side, and now they're about to bring the 5th guy your way. And so right now, you guys are technically outnumbered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you got a bunch of guys covering nobody.
Yeah.
And you're a little light on this side. So I'm just telling you, I just want you to think about those are little cheats, man, you can take with you, man. And there it is, round the corner. Yes, sir. Loving it. Loving it. Good. Now, let me ask you this, because you guys, I see you guys 2 different things, and we're going to get off here in a second, but you guys got 2 different things. Now, that one, you kind of sat still. You didn't really go down the line.
Yeah, I was a little hesitant on this one. I could have just, hit him right in the backfield. I just could have squeezed down a little bit more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I didn't know, because sometimes you got calls where, they call them box ends, where you box and just hold the edge, and then some guys chase. So that's why I did want to ask that. We're going to look at it. We're going to let a couple of these run, and then we're going to get into the other part of this.
Gotcha.
I'm loving this, man. I'm loving it. Guys, if you on here, you just logged on Facebook, start a watch party. We got Kelvin Gilliam live in the building. You understand what I'm saying? Virtual, that is. As well as YouTube. Share out the link, man. Check this guy out, man. Look at this. Go get him, baby. That was a big old lineman, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Great hands. Great hands. Let's see here. Look at that. This is another play I was super impressed, and I want to talk about this. I had a young man that ended up going to Rutgers named Gary Watts, and he got a scholarship because he could do this so well. Let me get on here and stop it. Okay, he knew how to hide in that hip pocket.
Yeah,
that guard passed right by him, and what they basically do right here is a fold block on you, which is fine. That guard fly right by him, and he can make the tackle, man. I'm telling you, that's oh my god, and I love this. Let's check this out. This technique? You told me about it, but in the I can't go to it, man. The ricochet is awesome. You know, your change of direction is great because you play low, you bend your hips, you do an excellent job, man.
Thank you.
So watch you hide, bing, hide behind him.
Yep.
He misses it.
Yep, he don't see me.
These two will come around the corner to come get 5 and 20, whatever, 23 or 20.
Yep, 23.
Right? And then now here you go. Boom. Throw your hips in the ground, go around and make the tackle. Oh my goodness, man. That's big time right there, boy. That's big time right there, man. That's big time right there. Get some. There you go. We'll look at a couple more. I keep saying that, but I'm so excited. Like, you can't cut it off.
Yes,
it's like watching a train wreck. You want to cover your eye, but I'm still looking. Serve him up. There you go. This is awesome, man. This is great. And like I said, for you to have this as a junior in high school, man, that's big time right there. I see big things in your future, man.
Sir.
Look at that. He tearing Timmy head off right there, man. All right, man, we're going to cut this off right quick, man. All right, we're going to cut this part off right quick. We're going to get back into it. Let me pop a couple of these things in here. A lot of guys been leaving comments. All right, let me see here. Here we go. Tim B says, are there things that Coach Thibs, if I said it right, or Coach Grinch have told him to work on before getting to OU? Good question.
One thing they just said, just keep working because they see the potential already. So the things I'm doing now is just already going to excel by the time I get to OU. Got you.
Nah, that's huge, man. All right, let me see here. Who is the best player you've ever played against?
I don't think it was ever a blessed play. I think just some great teams. But, yeah, I don't think I ever played, like I said, he was just a dog.
I'm loving it. You know what? If it's the truth, it ain't cocky. That's what I'm trying to say. You understand that? If it's the truth, it ain't cocky. Blake, thank you for that comment, man. Tim B, again, loved how you grabbed the puller there, too. Perfect. Okay. Let me see here. Jimmy Sheridan. Coach, what's happening, baby? I watched your whole film like Coach Hayes said. Your understanding of the game is incredible. Big props to your coaches. With that said, it is 3rd and long. What is your favorite move to rush the quarterback? Coach, great question. Thank you so much.
For the past 2 years, I've been doing one. That's the long arm. Get them filled, stab them, club, get them off. So it's the long arm.
The long arm of the law. I'm loving it. Well, here we go, guys. We're going to open up some of these phone lines. So you have questions. I'm going to continue on until we get some guys in, and we're going to check this out. So I'm going to pop this phone line to be at a ticker down at the bottom of the screen here. Okay, and we'll get this thing rolling, man, and let's see how this works. Again, we still a little new at it, so if we have some hiccups, give us a break. I'm just a football coach, all right? And if it don't work, I'm firing the whole engineering team over there. All right, here we go. We jumped the number down there. We got it rolling. So let's get into this part of your game, man, while that's rolling in, and before we get any folks that call in. Let me ask you this. So we talked about your highlights and everything. Let's talk about number 62. How did you get that number?
Yeah, so a guy before me by the name of Michael Green, he wore it before me. And so I just love how, he played offensive line and defensive line. So I just wanted to wear the same pride as him. So
I got you, man. So here we go. Right? So we got a young man that's called in. Let me see what we got going on right here. Let me add this to the stream. Hey, thank you for calling, man. Coach A's Football, WRE Live. Talk to what's your question or comment for Kelvin Gilliam?
Hey, buddy, this is Bobby Joe, and the question is for Mr. Kelvin Gilliam. What rivalry game were you looking forward to in Oklahoma? What rivalry game were you looking forward to in Oklahoma? rivalry game.
All right,
so you're looking forward to.
All right, hey man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for calling in. I hope everybody heard that as clear as possible, man. Thank you so much for calling in. So he asked you, what rivalry game are you looking forward to?
That's not a question. Horns down, man. Come on, Texas.
Texas, okay. So I'm gonna ask two parts for him then. So you talking about Oklahoma, Texas in college. What about in high school? What would be the rivalry game there?
Verona. Yeah, Verona.
Verona.
Yeah.
Okay, so how's that rivalry looking?
Yeah, that goes way back, more my time. That was Verona versus Hollis Springs. So that's a huge rivalry.
So who's winning the rivalry right now? You guys?
They beat us. We beat them more, but they just beat us last year. So we beat them more.
Don't tell me in the playoff game. That was the playoff game?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Come on, man. All right, real quick. Like I say, phone lines are open, man. Please go ahead. I'm going to get into this. I do a segment on here, man, that I do as well, man. And it's just a quick little game, and it's called one-word answer, okay? And so I'm going to give you I'm going to ask you something. I just want you to tell me what the first thing comes to mind. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. So we got one-word answer up here. All right. Who is your biggest supporter?
My family.
Family. I love it. Cool. Okay. What person, when you're down and out, things not going right, who do you seek advice from?
My mom.
Your mom. Okay.
Yeah, mom's my best friend.
I love it, man. You know what? You only get one, man. And it's something about boys and their mothers, man. We love them to death. It is what it is, man. Okay. Let me ask you this. What coach has the biggest impact on you so far?
My defensive line coach, Coach Skip, because he played the game of football. He knows, what I'm going through, and he just knows it.
Love it, man. Let me ask you this. So you talked about your rival school, Oklahoma and Texas, and the other school is Verona. So we kind of talked about it a little bit here. What do you think? And I'm gonna ask both of these questions. So for Verona, right? Did I say that correct?
Verona.
Apologize. So I'm apologizing to the rival. Who cares, right?
Yeah, you straight.
Who cares, right?
I want to say.
And I already know the jokes that go behind that. So here we go. So with that being said, man, you tell me what's gonna be the score next time you guys play.
A lot to a little bit.
Yes, sir. And how about Oklahoma, Texas? What's gonna be the deal with them?
I ain't playing the game yet, so we just gotta get the feel up, but still a lot to a little bit.
I'm loving that part, man. And now let me ask you this, because I did, we put our graphics up and everything, and so, I made, had an Instagram story and all that. And I don't know if you saw, I had the old school T.I. Yeah. I'm a king.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about it because I know you go by King Kelvin, right? But it's Friday night, right? You in the locker room, coach came in and gave you the let's win one for the Gipper speech. You got your headphones on. What is Kelvin banging in the headphones right before he takes the field?
Either Gates or Little Baby. That's what I'm listening to. Or some Meek Mill.
Gates, which is Kevin Gates, Little Baby, or Meek Mill.
Yup.
All right, which one? Okay, which one? Especially Meek?
Yeah, that championship album, man.
All right, so here we go. I'm finna put you on the spot. I need a Meek Mill bar right now.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all young. Yeah. Y'all youngins don't be listening to music. Hey, y'all hear music. Y'all don't listen to music. My era, we listen to music. Y'all hear music. I need a bar right now. Give Meek Mill his due.
I think I gotta get dreams and nightmares. You got me on the wrong spot, cause my mind. You got me on the wrong spot.
Oh man, come on. All right, I feel you. I understand that. And I'm going to ask you this last question. Like I said, God, please, you're more than welcome to call in. If you got any questions, please feel free. Don't be shy. We can't see your face. We just want to talk a little bit. All right? As well as, all right, who's the best YouTube channel out there?
Right now, WRE, Coach Hayes, right now.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you scared me for a minute, but I thought you was going to say something else, man. But that's what I'm talking about. But besides me, because I know that, other than that, man, what do you flip on YouTube, man? What do guys your age like to kind of look at, man, for entertainment?
I think a lot of sports network, ESPN, stuff like that. Especially now that, I'm going to look up my name on YouTube, see what people saying. So,
okay. Well, I'm going to give you a hint now. That's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
All right. So,
yeah.
gift and a curse, man. Right now, everything's good, boy.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
but you got to have some thick skin when it comes to that, man. And
Oh, yeah,
you
most
seem to have
definitely.
your head on your shoulders extremely well. Let me get into these last little comments, man, and we're going to get y'all. I know you guys, because you guys haven't started school yet, have you?
No, not yet.
Okay, got you. All right, let me see here. Tim B says, such a unique game, Cotton Bowl, Texas State Fair, neutral field, half and half fans. Love it. John, what's going on, man? Long time no hear, man. I missed you, man. I don't know where you've been. What's up, Coach? Welcome to the land of the red dirt, young fella boomer. Kelvin, you are trying to be a part of the reason the Sooners get back to legendary D and get that natty. I'm loving it, man.
That's the plan, man.
I'm loving it. Here's an excellent question. Brian, you could have called in and helped your boy out, man, but he typed it. That's okay. Have you decided on a major yet? That's an excellent question.
Criminal justice.
Criminal justice. Okay, so what do you want to do with criminal justice?
Something in the law field or a detective, something like that.
Okay, so after your playing days are over, you want to go get the bad guys, huh?
Yeah.
I heard that, man. All right. And let me see it, man. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me ask you, man. Like I said, I appreciate it, man. How does your family feel about your move all the way out to Oklahoma?
Yeah, they based the decision on me. So anything I felt that was right, they just went just along with it. So they're gonna support me anyway in any fashion, of course. But yeah, they just supported me on that.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. So, like I said, man, we're gonna get ahead and get out of here. Where can people follow you? Well, let me go and cut this off. Hey, I appreciate you calling in, man. We got some people that's kind of scared out there to get on this thing. These Boomer Sooners ain't crazy as they said they are. You understand what I'm saying? But let me go ahead and get this off of here, man, so we don't have people just calling in. And let me ask you this. Where can people find you on your social network? Let's say Twitter, for example.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Kelvin_Gilliam2.
All right. And then how about your Instagram?
Instagram, king.kelvin._.
I love it, man. Now, let's talk about this King for a minute. Where does that come from?
Oh, my parents, they all used to tell me, you think you King Kelvin, don't it? So I just went with it ever since I was little.
That's perfect, man. That's perfect. Well, listen, man, let me see it real quick. Right here. It says Caleb helping you out. All right, Caleb.
Of course.
Yeah. Huh?
Of course he is.
All right, so talk to me. Maybe Coach Hayes a little lost on this. Caleb, who's Caleb? Who's Caleb?
Caleb Williams is the #1 quarterback in the class of 2021.
Oh, the quarterback.
Yeah.
I did a video on him. I'm sorry. I thought it was maybe an inside deal. Yeah, now listen. He's a tough dude, and I'm telling you, man, I don't know what it is about Oklahoma. They are planting their flag on the East Coast. They went and got him from Gonzaga. Yeah, man, because listen, I did a video on him. Man, he's an exciting quarterback. I can't wait to see that. You know, I know they got the Rattler Spencer kid and all of that stuff, man, going on. So I'm super excited to see, Oklahoma. Lo and behold, though, but they've been quietly recruiting some big time names. You know what I mean? And you guys, man. So I'm excited to see how this thing builds up, and with some of the guys that you guys got going on.
Yep.
John, what's up? He said, yeah, we crazy. How I just can't talk right now. I understand, man. I get it. And the life of Zay. What's up, Kelvin? I guess you know who that person is.
What's up, man?
Yeah, man. All right, so let me go and get into this part, man. We're going to kind of hit this thing in conclusion. I appreciate everybody who has come out, man, and had a chance to hear me speak with this young man. I'm highly impressed with not just his game on the field, but as well as him as a person. In this short period of time I have talked to him, and I mean, I'm just, like I said, highly, highly, highly impressed. I can't get off of here. I'm gonna leave that alone. They talking about some other YouTubers, so I'm gonna leave that alone. All right. We got a late call in. Hold up, we got a late call. I gotta let this guy go. Hello, thank you for calling Coach Hayes Football. Talk to Kelvin. What's going on? Leave your question or comment and what your name and where you're from.
What's up, Coach Hayes?
What's up, man? V. Willie, what's going on, man?
Brother?
What's your question or comment?
Good. My question for Kelvin is, what are his thoughts on Coach Lincoln Riley? Has he met him, and is he as fun as he seems?
Yeah.
Hey, man, thank you for your comment, man, and I appreciate your question. And we definitely gonna be able to check you out here in a second, man. Appreciate you, V. Willie, for hitting us up, man. So talk to us, man.
Yeah, Coach Riley, he is that type of guy that he is on TV. Just a genuine guy who wants to and that's win championships. He's a guy that's going to look out for his players from the NLBR, and he's just a great guy, and I'm excited to play for him.
That's perfect, man. Well, I'm definitely getting out of here this time. I'm cutting you. I know you got to go. All right, we almost right at that 45-minute mark. We good to go with it. So you've already got his platforms where you can follow him, man. Please make sure you hit him up. Get him to what he wants to be. Coach Hayes Football. Check this out, Kelvin. We started this thing in April 4th. We're already at 3,900 subscribers, man, on YouTube. So, man, hey, my hat's off to all you guys subscribe, to you players that's giving me a chance to evaluate and react to you guys. Let's get this thing to 4,000, right?
Yes,
let's get this thing to 4,000 before September, man. We got 6 days to make it happen. As well as I need you guys to follow me on my Instagram as well as Facebook, and follow me at Coach Hayes Football, as well as on Twitter. You can follow me at Coach Hayes FB. Thursday as well, I'm doing a live show on Thursday. It's called Coach Hayes Football Live, where we just talk about different things. We have a very exciting show coming up, and I have a guy I worked with, and he's really into saving youth sports. As a former NFL player, played at Notre Dame, named Clint Johnson, and he played for the Falcons and went on, like I said, played at Notre Dame, and now he's working with trying to save youth sports because we know how it is under attack with all of the CTE and all of the different things and injuries and so forth. Yeah. So please make sure you tune into that this Thursday coming up, 8 o'clock on these same platforms. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you are reminded you don't miss that, as well as you won't miss my WREs that I do on these guys every day. And I talked about this earlier. These crazy Sooner fans have been hounding me about your teammate that's on your team, Damian Harmon. So guess what? I'm going to give the people what they want. Tomorrow, 11 a.m., Damian Harmon is coming out, your teammate. Y'all blow that thing up. Let's get that thing to a couple thousand views. You understand? Let's get this channel to 4,000. It's definitely before September 1, man. And Coach Hayes got some big things coming for you. You have anything to say in conclusion? Any shout-outs? Anything you want to say, man, before we get out of here?
Boomer Sooner, baby.
Boomer Sooner. I'm loving it, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Love man. All you guys, man. Hey, and Kelvin, I wish you nothing but the best. I'm definitely going to be following your career, man.
Thank you, man.
Always.